Well, today's our last weather impact alert day of this heat wave, a weather pattern that is suspected to have killed at least 6 people in our region since Friday. Today we got some more details, general details on those victims and where they were found. The first was an 87-year-old man found near Gresham. We're only getting zip codes for locations right now, so somewhere there on the map. On Saturday, a 33-year-old Clackamas County resident was taken to a hospital where he died. And then on Sunday, a 64-year-old man was found in southeast Portland. Also Sunday, a 75-year-old man was found in southeast. And the latest death was reported yesterday, a 67-year-old woman found in northeast Portland. The county adds that there are suspected to be heat-related deaths and that confirmation could take weeks to months on those deaths we just mentioned. The 6th victim, a 33-year-old man, died in Coos County. Let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Matt Safino now. Matt, today was certainly brutal. I was in the Albany area around 10 a.m. It was already 85. But these triple digits, they're going to be behind us soon, I hope?
Yes, today will be the last day of triple-digit temperatures. And while it will remain warm and above average, we'll talk about that in a second, this is really going to break the back of this heat wave later on tonight as some cooler marine air seeps into the western valleys. Notice I didn't say flood. It's more of a seep, but it'll be enough to take the edge off. Here are some of the records from today. Portland, the airport, hit 104. That's our warmest temperature since last August when we hit 108. We also set a record for the warmest night, with the low temperature only dropping to 67. Downtown Portland, right here at KGW, we hit 100 for the first time this year. Also had a record warm night last night, never dropped below 69. So, the warm nights make it tough for two reasons. First of all, it just makes it tough to get comfortable if you don't have AC. And it also gives you a higher starting point for the next day, which makes you get even warmer, which is what happened from this morning to this afternoon. Other records, Salem 105, Eugene 106. The Dalles and Pendleton hit 109 this afternoon. Just amazing, right? So let's talk about these streaks, because this has really been the thing about this heat wave has been the duration. This is our longest streak of days of 99 degrees or warmer that we've ever had, tying July of 1941 and August of 1981. But in Salem and in Eugene, record streaks of 100-degree days at 5. Neither location had ever done that before this year, and the records go back to the 1800s, so that's saying something. Those are some long-standing heat records that fell in Eugene and in Salem. Okay, now our longest stretch of 90-degree days is 10. If we can get to 90, if we can, and I hope we don't, but if we do get to 90 on Thursday, that's the one day I'm forecasting sub-90-degree highs, then we'll break that streak as well. So again, the streak will be at least 7 days, and 7 of the 10 longest 90-degree day streaks have come since 2015. Again, an indication of our warming climate, right? This is interesting as well. Now, with all those records we've been having, it has boosted our average temperature for the month. Yes, I realize today is only July 9th. We have a lot of July to go through, but we stand a chance of setting a record for the warmest month of July we've ever had, depending on how the rest of the month goes. The average for the entire month, highs and lows, all of it, 70.2 for Portland. So far, we're 8 degrees warmer than that. Salem, 69.3. More than 8 degrees warmer, like 9 degrees warmer than their average for the entire month of July. And Eugene is also about 8 degrees warmer than its average for the entire month of July. Now, that begs the question, are we going to see cooler weather later on this month? And yes, cooler than it's been because we're breaking the back of this heat wave tonight. Won't be as hot. But again, we're still going to be like 10 degrees above average. So those overall averages will go down, but not that much, not down to average. Now, this area of high pressure, the center of this big hot air mass, migrates away for a bit, but next week, it begins to roll back towards the Four Corners area. And if this pattern sets up, this is a southerly flow in Oregon, and the flow is coming out of the desert southwest and then up into Oregon. That can transport monsoon moisture into Oregon and fuel thunderstorms, also make our air a little bit more humid too. So we'll see if this actually shapes up, because this is a week from Friday, this forecast. So there's a lot of time for this forecast to change, but that potentially could happen, and we don't really want to see thunderstorms with all the hot weather we've had. Now, here's the 6 to 10 day forecast and outlook, and this is for next week, from the 15th through the 19th, so that's Monday through Friday of next week. And in Oregon, it shows average temperatures, that's the gray at the coast, and then this gradient into the really hot stuff over the northern Rockies. So for western Oregon, Pat, that would mean that we're leaning above average, but not as hot as it's been. So I think it's a little bit of good news.
Well, it's great news. I think, let's just say it's great news. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. You've been working hard these last few days. Really appreciate all your insights.
Absolutely.
We'll be right back right after this.